Hello, I am Shaji. Welcome back to Android tutorial part 2. In the previous video we have seen one application. We developed one application in that the Hello World conventional application, the very first application. We just did just with the help of Eclipse and the Android SDK to display string on a label, and it was just created with the help of a wizard. We haven't done nothing, but we had a walkthrough through the application how to develop an Android application. And in this video, the second video, let us try something more. So I'm going to create another application, and this is the same wizard. Here we can give the project name. So let me give click as the name of the project, and next I'm going to run this application in Android 2.1. that is a release version available with me. And application name, you can give an application name, otherwise you can leave the name click itself. And we have to create an activity. Activity is the activity on the Android system, so the one which is running in this place, the window, the view which is called activity, and the name for the activity. And of course we need a package here, so I am going to give a package com.shaji, and minimum SDK required to run this application is I haven't, yeah, it is 2.1. and next, okay, I'm selecting minimum SDK 7.1. so I'm selecting minimum SDK as the least version because it can work on the higher version too. So click is the application name, click activity is the activity's name, and com.shaji is my package name, and finish. And this is our click package with its folders and files, and we have our source file here, click activity. It's loading. Yeah, this is the one. This is our package. This is our activity, which is extended from the activity of android.app. So that is a package in the Android application. And on create function, to create the view, r.layout.main, that's our layout, the activity which is going to be viewed, that's in the layout main. Okay, let us see. Okay, initially before that the super class on create is called from the super class, that's a super object on create. Then we are using our own class, that click activity class, and we are showing our layout. And let us see where is the layout. Layout is in this layout menu and is defined in main.xml. is loading. Yeah, this is the main.xml. This is the layout. Okay, there is a default text. I am going to delete it. Now it's clear. And this is the XML definition for the same file, XML version, and all the basic details: layout, height, width, orientation, vertical, horizontal, whatever. And this is the XML version. This is a empty XML file with a layout description of the Android widget. Okay, here in this layout I'm going to fix some tools. The very first one, I'm going to fix a text view here and one button. Okay, here in this layout we have one text view and a button. So let me see the XML view. Here text view and a button, both the components are there. Okay, let it be there. And In the values folder, I am going to open another XML file, which is string.html, where we can define some strings for our use. So I am going to define a string called click. The name is click, and I am going to give a value click, and one more string. For the string, I am going to give the value LBL, is for label, and the value is old text, and one more string. In that string, I am going to give name on click, and the value on click. Okay, all the strings defined. There are 3 strings defined. One is click, name is click, value as well as click, and the second string is LBL, and the value is all text, and that's another on click, name and value both on click. Let me save it, Control S. I'm going back to XML view. Okay, all the XML details are defined. Click, name LBL, all text, on click. All these 3 things are strings, which we have defined all these strings. Okay, let us go back to the main, that's the layout. In the layout, we have the text view. Let me see the properties of the text view. There is an ID property, ID/textview1. That is the name of the widget or object in the layout, and the text displayed, the present text displayed is Textview. I am going to change it. I am going to select another one, that is LBL. So now the button, the properties of the button, the ID for the button is button1, and the text is button, which I am going to change to click. Text is click, and while clicking the button, on click, this is an event on click. On click, I am going to assign the string on click. Okay, add string on click. So all the values are defined. So let me save it. So I suppose the layout designing part is over here. What is the string for the click activities name? Okay, it's on click. I just copied it, and let us go back to the click activity. So it's a click activity .java, and here we have a class, click activity class, and on create. Here on create is the default, and it is inherited from the activity, so it is overriding, but it's calling the super method too. And after that, I'm going to define one more method, public void on click. That's the name of the method, on click. And So the arguments are view, and let me create an object v. So this is a method, and in this method I can an object for text view, that is a label object. Text view t equal to text view so it's a typecasting from the resource item into the text view object. So typecasting, and how to find it? We can find by find view by id. Okay, we have the id is defined there, but the ids are defined in the r. So r dot id dot, we have the values. Okay, let us choose the value for text view 1. Yeah, that's the label component for us, and that is selected. And we have a text object now, text view object now. So t dot set text, character sequence of text. Okay, so here we can give any string and what to give. Okay, new text. Okay, previously there was an old text, and now we can give a new text. So I suppose we have finished everything. Here we have defined some strings for our application, and here our main layout. We have the components here, the values are given, and this is the Java activity. We have done the programming here. We have created one method and defined one text view and set some value. When we click on the button, the text in the text view or the label component should change. That's our idea. So let me save the project, Control S, and run it. Run it in on Android application, and it's running. Application control putting out false clause. Yeah, this is our program now. Now we have all text displayed here in this text view component, and we have the button here. Click. So when the button is clicked, the old text became new text. So in this application, it's very small and simple. In this, what we have done is just change the text component of a new component of a text view into another text using a click event from a click event generated from a button. So this is very simple one. If you want to do some more modifications, we can do. Let me declare one integer variable count cnd. On create, let me initialize cnd equal to 0. So when you click it, cnd equal to cnd. Okay, I'm going to give a value -1, and cnd equal to cnd into -1. So first it will be 1, again multiplied. Okay, less plus and minus. Okay, I can go for a comparison here. If cnt greater than 0, then this value, else some other value, t dot settext okay, let it be null. Okay, let us run this program. So let us take the emulator. It's refreshing. Yeah, now the old text is there. Clicking, it disappeared. Once again click, new text. Yeah, it's toggling. Each and every time we click, one time it will disappear and it will appear. So the ordinary programming logic, the general programming logic we have used in this one. So initial value will be 1, and once when it enter here, then we will multiply with the -1. So that time it will be less than 0. So this part of code will be executed. Again, when it is coming here, -1 into -1, that is going to be +1. So it is going to be greater than 0. So it happens, the switching from 0 to 1 for the count value, so that we can make it appear and disappear. Okay, this is a simple program, but in this program we have learned how to use a text view component to set some value, and how to use a button for using some activity, button for issuing some event in an activity. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching me. Bye.